Hey, what's up, guys? It's Yelp Sports Nation. We're back with another video, and we're gonna make our Pac-12 conference tournament predictions video. Might be the last Pac-12 conference tournament video we have to make because that conference might disappear eventually.
Honestly, with all the rumors of these teams maybe leaving to the Big 12, it might be donezo.
But all seriousness, the Pac-12 is a league that's interesting for conference tournaments because they are prone to be bid thieves.
They are, and that's why I'm so excited about this one is because there's only two locks right now to get in UCLA and Arizona. And you have a couple bubble teams like USC and maybe Oregon if they do just enough in the tournament. But there's so many bid thieves. We've seen Oregon State 2 years ago go from no chance of being into the tournament to winning the Pac-12 tournament and then going on an Elite Eight run and coming up just short to go to a Final Four against Houston. So that's what I think makes the Pac-12 tournament so special, and it's a big reason why I'm excited for it, and a big reason why I'm excited to make this video in general.
Let's see the Conference of Champions tournament. Let's see how it looks and who's going to be the kings of the Conference of Champions. Let's take a look, and our first matchup is going to be Washington versus Colorado. Who do you like? Do you like the Buffs or do you like the Huskies? The Huskies.
We are repping Washington right now, and in a battle of mediocre, middling teams. Let's go with the Huskies.
Huskies gonna win here. Markel Fultz, you.
That's right.
Washington State taking on California. Do you like Wazoo here? I know we've liked Wazoo in our private discussions.
Wazoo's playing really their best basketball of the season. California is probably them and Louisville are maybe the worst Power 5 teams in the history of the sport almost. So we're obviously going to take Wazoo to win this one. And Wazoo's really playing nice right now.
Wazoo's cleaning up. Arizona State taking on Oregon State in the Battle of States here. Do you like the Beavers? Do you like the Devils?
Beavers are absolutely horrendous. I've seen them play a few different times this year. Even bet on them once somehow. And they're so incredibly terrible. And Arizona State is, a team. They're right on the bubble. I forgot to mention them. They're on that bubble as well. They're obviously, this doesn't really help them in their bubble, but at least gives them a chance to play a team that'll help them.
Devils get a win. Utah taking on Stanford here in this matchup of 7-10. Utah is a team that we've watched a couple of times, Zach. They are all right. They have some moments.
They do. They have good size. They have a couple of the Carlson brothers. They can be a good interior presence. Marco Anthony, he's been around a long time. There's some things to like about Utah. I think they're a more talented team than Stanford through and through. This Utah team beat Arizona earlier in the year. They actually have a couple really good wins, this Utah team does. But I think Utah is good enough to beat Stanford in this one.
Utah takes a dub and keeps going. Utah sets up a matchup against Arizona in the second round, and I like Arizona.
Yeah, I do too. Utah's fighting for their season here, and we saw them beat Arizona earlier in the year. I don't think it's going to happen, though. That was a December game. That was a long time ago. Arizona, I don't think is going to lose.
Tubelis is playing.
Tubelis is playing out of his mind lately. He's been great.
So let's send Arizona here. And we got Arizona State taking on SC in a battle of, could you almost call this game a playing game?
In a lot of ways, yes. I think probably we saw USC win this matchup last night, and that probably gave USC the edge. And now we're going to see it again, and it probably could act as a play-in game. It really could. I don't have a strong lean one way or the other, but I will say USC won by 3 last night, and we're repping USC right now. This is Wilshire, but I think I'll go USC again, though.
Yeah.
I like what Boogie Ellis brings to the table. Boogie Ellis is a guy who can, he can take over a game. He can drop 30 in a game. And I think, in March to have, a guard that can get you a bucket down the stretch when times where you absolutely, it's crucial to get a bucket. I think that's where Boogie Ellis steps in. And Drew Peterson should be hopefully fully back to health. He's an important piece to the puzzle as well. Like USC.
I would say you mix in a little bit of veteran leadership with Drew Peterson as a senior. The SC team could pull off that win at least. Well, Washington State, Wazoo taking on Oregon and the Ducks. Who do you like?
I like Wazoo.
Yeah.
It's a team we both like, and it's a team that's playing, like I said, their best basketball right now. TJ Bamba, he's been playing great lately. They're big man, Gaya, I don't know how exactly you pronounce it. He's tremendous, though. He's a future NBA player. He provides a presence in the inside. There's honestly a lot to like about this Wazoo team, and I think they're going to get by this one.
Wazoo moves on with a victory. And now we got Washington taking on UCLA in a matchup of UCLA, man. they're how do you call it right now? They're in an awkward state. You don't know what's up with Jalen Clark. He could be done for the year, or he could just be banged up. Either way, it's tough to imagine they play Jalen Clark in the tournament or in the conference tournament just because you don't want to risk it.
Yeah, we'll probably know more in the coming days, but as we're filming this video, and because it's pretty unlikely he plays in this conference tournament, we're gonna, pretend like he's not gonna play because that's the most likely result. However, UCLA, even without Jalen Clark, they're gonna beat the Huskies, sadly.
Heartbreak City for that.
Neither of us good.
We got UCLA taking on Wazoo in this matchup, and Wazoo's a team that in one of the games gave UCLA some trouble.
They did. Only lost by 1 in that one. And now without Jalen Clark, I think UCLA is susceptible to get upset. And we talked about how this is classic bid thief territory in the Pac-12. And maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. But I think they're getting by UCLA.
I'm comfortable. Let's send a risk in this one. Let's send a bid thief. Let's send Wazoo knocking off UCLA in the semifinals, and let sets up USC versus Arizona to get Wazoo.
Now I like Arizona.
Yeah,
I watched the full length of the USC Arizona game last night, and Arizona played tremendous that game. They looked really good. USC wasn't even playing bad ball in that game, and Arizona just came out. They're ready to play. I just don't think it's a good matchup for USC.
Arizona played UCLA last night.
Earlier in the week.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did I say last night?
Yeah.
Earlier in the week, I mean. Sorry, they played on Thursday. Yeah, and that was a great game, the USC, just from Arizona too. Bellis was tremendous in that one again. I like what I'm seeing out of Arizona, especially in that matchup. So
Washington State taking on Arizona in this matchup, and we have Wazoo making it all the way to the finals. They're the bid thief potential. They probably still need to win it. They need to win the Pac-12 in order to get in. And do they get the final victory they need to clinch it?
Yes.
I
think they do. I think we're going to see another bid thief. Wazoo beat Arizona earlier in the year. They've shown they're capable. Arizona has lost to some teams that maybe talent-wise don't match up to them, but this Washington State team is much more talented than I think a lot of people realize. They even have guys off the bench that are actually pretty good, like Jay Mullins. He averages 10 a game. He's a good shooter off the bench. Like this Wazoo team has way more talent than I think a lot of people understand. Wazoo can do this. We hope for it.
Yeah.
And like we said, madness is going to ensue probably in this tournament. Chaos will be running rampant.
We got a bid thief in the Pac-12, and the Washington State Cougars pick up a victory to cut down their own little path towards March Madness as they get an AQ. Guys, that's what we think is going to happen in the Pac-12. We mentioned it's a bid thief league. Who do you see as a bid thief in this league, or is there a bid thief? And does UCLA or
Arizona win? Or do you think one of those bubble teams? You think one of the bubble teams gets in, maybe solidifies themselves, finds themselves on the right side? Definitely be curious what you guys have to say about this one.
Leave us a comment, guys. Like, subscribe, check out our other conference tournament preview videos. Stick with us as we get going into March, as we get ready for Selection Sunday. A week away, Zach.
Only
it's
a week.
Coming up.
We're going to camp week throughout this week. Every day is beautiful. Perfect basketball to watch every single day. It's amazing.
Enjoy, guys. Take care. We'll see you guys later.